Title: Indy guy scored 30-year timeout for 2020 mail carrier shootout. TLDR. Tony Cushenberry, 24, from Indianapolis said bye-bye to freedom for the next 30 years after a fatal shootout with Angela Summers, a 45-year-old U.S. Postal Service mail carrier. Turns out, Cushenberry wasn't a fan of his mail getting delayed because of his own aggressive pooch, leading to a tragic decision that got him a long visit to the big house. The deep dive. Who'd think that a disgruntled mail recipient, an aggressive dog, and a diligent mail carrier could result in a tragic tale of bullets and prison bars? The saga that unfolded in Indianapolis in 2020 brings new meaning to the term going postal. Tony Cushenberry, 24, a native of Indy, might have just found the hard way how far one can go before justice swings its mighty gavel. On a typical April day, the sight of a mail carrier walking past would seem mundane. Yet, this day was anything but ordinary for Cushenberry and Angela Summers, 45, a U.S. Postal Service mail carrier. As Summers went about her daily deliveries, Cushenberry sat on his porch, watching her go about her work. Now, you might be wondering, what could possibly go wrong? Apparently, a lot. Cushenberry had been seeing red over his mail services being suspended, all thanks to an aggressive dog at his home. Was it his frustration or just a moment of rage that led him to aggressively approach Summers? Jumping forward, the inevitable happened. Pleading guilty to second-degree murder and discharging a firearm during a crime of violence in July 2022, Cushenberry faced the music this past Wednesday. The verdict? A cool 30 years in the clink, served up by the U.S. Attorney's Office. So, here we are, a tragic story of a man, a mail carrier, and a dog. It leaves us wondering, could this have been avoided? What could have been the alternative resolution to Cushenberry's mail issues? Food for thought. This tragic tale highlights how seemingly insignificant incidents can cascade into catastrophic events. When does frustration turn into aggression? And where do we draw the line between a complaint and a catastrophe? And the million-dollar question to leave you all pondering, is there a need for greater psychological support to help individuals manage their frustrations better? Or should we, as a society, push for more stringent rules concerning aggressive pets to prevent such incidents from recurring? What do you think? Disclaimer: this story does not provide legal or psychological advice. It's just a reminder that every action has consequences, sometimes heavier than we might anticipate.